Joshua chapter 15. Then this was the lot of the tribe of the children of Judah by their families, even to the border of Edom in the wilderness of Zin, southward to the south coast. And their south border was the Salt Sea coast, from the point that looketh southward. And it went out on the south side towards Maal Akharim, and went along to Zin, and ascended up the south side to Kadesh Barnea, and along to Hezron, and went up to Adar, and set a compass to Karkah. From thence went it along to Asmon, reached unto the river of Egypt, and at the coast was the west side. This shall be your south coast. Also the east border shall be in the Salt Sea, unto the end of Jordan, and the border on the north quarter from the point of the sea, and from the end of Jordan. And this border goeth up to Beth Hoglah, and goeth along by the north side of Beth Arbah. To the border from thence goeth up to the stone of Bohan, the son of Reuben. Again this border goeth up to Debir from the valley of Achor, and northward, turning towards Gilgal, that lieth before the going unto Adumim, which is on the south side of the river. Also this border goeth up to the waters of En-Shemesh, and endeth at En-Rogel. Then this border goeth up to the valley of the son of Hinnom, on the south side of the Jebusites, the same as Jerusalem. Also this border goeth up to the top of the mountain that lieth before the valley of Hinnom westward, which is at the end of the valley of the giants northward. So this border compasseth from the top of the mountain unto the fountain of the water of Nephtoah, and goeth out to the cities of Mount Ephron, and to the border draweth to Baalah, which is Kiriath-Jearim. Then this border compasseth from Baal westward unto Mount Seir, and goeth along unto the side of Mount Jearim, which is Chesalon on the north side. It cometh down to Beth Shemesh, and goeth to Timnah. Also this border goeth out unto the side of Ekron northward, and this border draweth to Shikron, and goeth along to Mount Baalah, and stretcheth unto Jabneel, and the ends of this coast are unto the sea. And the west border is to the great sea. So this border shall be the bounds of the children of Judah round about, according to their families. And unto Caleb the son of Jephunneh did Joshua give a part among the children of Judah, as the Lord commanded him, even Kirjath Arba, of the father of Anak, which is in Hebron. And Caleb drove thence 3 sons of Anak, Sheshai, Ahimai, Talmai, the sons of Anak. And he went up thence to the inhabitants of Debir, and the name of Debir beforetime was Kirjath Sepher. And Caleb said, He that smiteth Kirjath Sepher, and taketh it, even to him will I give Eshas, my daughter, to wife. And Othniel, the son of Kenaz, the brother of Caleb, took it, and he gave him Eshah, his daughter, to wife. And she went in unto him, and she moved him to ask of her father a field. And she lighted off her ass, and Caleb said unto her, What wilt thou? And she answered, Give me a blessing, for thou hast given me the south country. Give me also springs of water. And he gave her the springs above, and the springs beneath. This shall be the inheritance of the tribe of the children of Judah, according to their families. And the utmost cities of the tribe of the children of Judah, toward the coasts of Edom southward, were Kabzeel, and Eder, and Jagur, and Kina, and Dimona, and Adah, and Kedesh, and Hazor, and Ithnan, Ziph, and Telem, Baalah, and Hazor, Hadattah, Kiriath, Hezron, which is Hazor, Amam, and Shema, and Moladah, and Hazor, and Gada, and Heshmon, and Beth Pelet, and Hazar Shaul, and Beersheba, and Beth-Josjah, Baalah, Ejim, and Ezem, and Etolad, and Chesil, and Hormah, and Ziklag, and Madmana, and Sasana, and Lebaoth, and Sheahim, and Ain, and Rimmon. All these cities are 29, and their villages. In the low country were Eshtaol, and Zoar, and Ashna, and Zanoah, and Enganim, and Tapua, and Enam, Jarmuth, and Adullam, Soko, Azekah, and Sha'arim, Adathim, Gedera, Gederothaim, 14 cities and their villages. Zenan, Hadassah, and Migdal Gad, and Delian, and Mitzvah, and Joktheel, Lachish, and Bozkath, and Eglon, and Kaban, and Lamas, and Kitles, and Gederoth, Beth-dagon, and Naamah, and Makkedah, 16 cities and their villages. Libnah and Ether, and Ashan, and Jephthah, and Ashna, and Nezib, and Keilah, and Azib, and Marisha, 9 cities and their villages. Ekron and her towns and her villages. From Ekron even unto the sea, all that lieth about Ashdod and their villages. Ashdod and her towns and her villages. Gaza and her town and her villages, unto the river of Egypt, and the great sea was their coast. And in the mountains were Shamir, and Jatir, and Soko, and Dana, and Kiriathana, which is Debir, and Anab, and Eshtemoh, and Anim, and Goshen, and Halon, and Gilo, 11 cities and their villages. Arab, and Dumah, and Eshian, Janum, and Beth-Tappuah, Asakah, and Hamtah, and Kiriath Arba, which is Hebron, and Zior, 9 cities and their villages. Maon, Carmel, and Ziph, and Jutah, and Jezreel, and Jokdeam, and Zanoah, Payan, Gibeah, and Timnah, 10 cities and their villages. Elhuth, Beth-zur, and Gedor, and Marath, and Beth-anoth, and Eltekon, 6 cities with their villages. Kiriath Baal, which is Kiriath Jearim, and Rabbah, 2 cities with their villages. In the wilderness were Beth Arabah, Midim, and Sekakah, and Nibshan, and the city of Salt, and Engedi, 5 cities with their villages. Nevertheless, the Jebusites that were the inhabitants of Jerusalem could not the children of Judah cast out, but the Jebusites dwell with the children of Judah at Jerusalem unto this day. Joshua chapter 16. And the lot fell to the children of Joseph from Jordan by Jericho unto the water of Jericho eastward, unto the wilderness that goeth up from Jericho by the mount Bethel, and goeth out from Bethel to Luz, and runneth along the borders of Ataroth, and goeth down westward to the coast of Japhlet, unto the coast of Beth-horon, the nether, and to Gezer, and the ends thereof are at the sea. So the children of Joseph, Manasseh, and Ephraim took their inheritance. Also the borders of the children of Ephraim, according to their families, even the borders of their inheritance on the east side, were Ataroth Adar, unto Beth-horon the upper. And this border goeth out to the sea, unto Michmethath on the north side, and this border returneth eastward unto Taanath Shiloh, and passeth it on the east side unto Janohah, and goeth down from Janohah unto Ataroth and Nahara, and cometh to Jericho, and goeth out at the Jordan. And this border goeth from Tappuah westward unto the river Canaan, and the ends thereof are at the sea. This is the inheritance of the tribe of the children of Ephraim by their families. And the separate cities for the children of Ephraim were among the inheritance of the children of Manasseh, all the cities with their villages. And they cast not out the Canaanite that dwelleth in Gezer, but the Canaanite dwelt among the Ephraimites unto this day, and served under tribute. Joshua chapter 17. This was also the lot of the tribe of Manasseh, for he was the firstborn of Joseph, to wit, of Machir, the firstborn of Manasseh, and the father of Gilead. Now because he was a man of war, he had Gilead and Bashan. And also of the rest of the sons of Manasseh of their families, even of the sons of Abiezer, and the sons of Helek, and the sons of Asriel, and of the sons of Shechem, and the sons of Hepher, and the sons of Shemida. These were the males of Manasseh, the son of Joseph, according to their families. But Zelophehad, the son of Hepher, the son of Gilead, the son of Machir, the son of Manasseh, had no sons, but daughters. And these are the names of his daughters: Mahlah, and Noah, and Noglah, Milcah, and Tirzah, which came before Eleazar the priest, and before Joshua the son of Nun, and before the princes, saying, The Lord commanded Moses to give us an inheritance among our brethren. Therefore, according to the commandment of the Lord, he gave them an inheritance among their brethren of their father. And there fell 10 portions to Manasseh, beside the land of Gilead and Bashan, which which is on the other side of the Jordan, because the daughters of Manasseh did inherit among his sons, and Manasseh other sons had the land of Gilead. So the borders of Manasseh were from Asher to Michmanath, and lieth before Shechem, and this border goeth on the right hand even to the inhabitants of En Tappuah. The land of Tappuah belongeth to Manasseh, but Tappuah beside the border of Manasseh belongeth to the sons of Ephraim. Also this border goeth down unto the river Kanah, southward to the river. These cities of Ephraim are among the cities of Manasseh, and the border of Manasseh is on the north side of the river, and the ends of it are at the sea. The south pertaineth to Ephraim, and the north to Manasseh, and the sea is its border, and are met together in Asher northward, and in Issachar eastward. And Manasseh had in Issachar and in Asher Bethshean and her towns, and Ibleam and her towns, and the inhabitants of Dor with the towns thereof, and the inhabitants of Endor with the towns thereof, and the inhabitants of Tanakh with her towns, and the inhabitants of Megiddo with the towns of the same, even 3 countries. Yet the children of Manasseh could not destroy these cities, but the Canaanites dwelleth still in the land. Nevertheless, when the children of Israel were strong, they put the Canaanites under tribute, but cast them not out utterly. Then the children of Joseph spake unto Joshua, saying, Why hast thou given me but one portion to inherit, seeing I am a great people, for as much as the Lord hath blessed me hitherto? Joshua then answered, If thou be much people, get thee up to the woods, and cut trees for thyself there in the land of the Perizzites and of the giants, if Mount Ephraim be too narrow for thee. Then the children of Joseph said, The mountain will not be enough for us, and all the Canaanites that dwell in the low country have chariots of iron, as well as they in Bethshean, and in the towns of the same, as they in the valley of Jezreel. And Joshua spake unto the house of Joseph, Ephraim and Manasseh, saying, Thou art a great people, and hast great power, and shall not have one lot. Therefore the mountain shall be thine, for it is wood, and thou shalt cut it down, and the ends of it shall be thine, and thou shalt cast out the Canaanites, though they have iron chariots, and though they be strong. Joshua chapter 18. And the whole congregation of the children of Israel came together at Shiloh, for they set up the tabernacle of the congregation there, after the land was subjected to them. Now there remained among the children of Israel 7 tribes, to whom they had not divided their inheritance. Therefore Joshua said unto the children of Israel, How long are you so slack to enter and possess the land which the Lord God of your fathers has given you? Give from among you for every tribe 3 men, that I may send them, and they may rise and walk through the land and distribute it according to their inheritance, and according to me, and return to me, and that they may divide it unto them into 7 parts. Judah shall abide in his coast at the south, and the house of Joseph shall stand in their coasts at the north. You shall describe the land therefore into 7 parts, and shall bring them hither to me, and I will cast lots for you here before the Lord our God. But the Levites shall have no part among you, for the priesthood of the Lord is their inheritance. Also Gad and Reuben and the half-tribe of Manasseh have received their inheritance beyond the Jordan eastward, which Moses the servant of the Lord gave them. Then the men arose and went their way, and Joshua charged them that went to describe the land, saying, Depart and go through the land and describe it, and return to me, that I may here cast lots for you before the Lord in Shiloh. So the men departed and passed through the land, and described it by cities unto 7 parts in a book, and returned to Joshua in the camp at Shiloh. And Joshua cast lots for them in Shiloh before the Lord, and there Joshua divided the land unto the children of Israel according to their portions. And the lot of the tribe of the children of Benjamin came forth according to their families, and the cost of their lot lay between the children of Judah and the children of Joseph. And their coast on the north side was from Jordan, and the border went up to the side of Jericho on the north part, and went up through the mountains westward, and the ends thereof are in the wilderness of Beth-aven. And the border goeth along from thence to Luz, even to the south side of Luz, the same as Bethel. And the border descendeth to Ataroth Adar, near the mount that lieth the south side of Beth horon the nether. So the border turneth, and compasseth the corner of the sea southward, from the mount that lieth before Beth horon southward, and the ends thereof are at Kiriath Baal, which is Kiriath Jearim, a city of the children of Judah. This is the west quarter. And the south quarter is from the end of Kiriath Jearim, and the border goeth out westward, and cometh to the fountain of the waters of Nephtoah. And this border descendeth at the end of the mountain, and lieth before the valley of Ben Hinnom, which is the valley of the giants, northward, and descendeth into the valley of Hinnom by the side of Jebus southward, and goeth down to En Rogel, and compasseth from the north, and goeth forth to En Shemesh, and stretcheth to Galiloth, which is toward the going up unto Adumim, and goeth down to the stone of Bohan the son of Reuben. So it goeth along to the side over against the plain northward, and goeth down into the plain. After this border goeth along to the side of Beth Hoglah northward, and ends thereof, that is, of the border, reach to the point of the Salt Sea northward, and to the end of the Jordan southward. This is the south coast. Also Jordan is the border of it on the east side. This is the inheritance of the children of Benjamin by the coast thereof round about, according to their families. Now the cities of the tribe of the children of Benjamin, according to their families, are Jericho, and Beth Hoglah, and the valley of Kezis, and Beth Arabah, and Zemaraim, and Bethel, and Avim, and Para, and Ophrah, and Kepher, and Harmoni, and Ophni, and Gaba, 12 cities and their villages, Gibeon, and Ramah, and Beeroth, and Mitzvah, and Kefirah, and Motzah, and Rechem, and Irpil, and Taralah, and Zelah, Aleph, and Jebus, which is Jerusalem, Gibeath, and Kirjah, 14 cities with their villages. This is the inheritance of the children of Benjamin according to their families.